Hello, my friends. Today's date is April the 11th, and this is a reading for you if this is your birth date. This is a reading that will cover the year to follow, and this is approximately 10 minutes, so bear with me. 7 to 12, averaging around 10. This is four cards: a general energy card for the year, a challenge you might face this year, an action you can take to stay in balance, and an outcome or synopsis card. The general energy card of the year is a card of reflection. What are you asked to remember and reflect upon in this year? Well, the ring, and the ring is about commitments. The ring is about commitments you have made long ago that maybe you have forgotten about and that need to be unbound on some level because you've, with a ring, with some kind of commitment uh, asserted comes, a certain psychic responsibility to either end it and clean it up or fulfill it. And we often go with lots of rings in our lives unfulfilled, and there's just a sense of emptiness to it, a sense of work to it, and a sense of those things come back to bite us in the butt sometimes too. So then there's the ring of what are you willing to commit to? What is the ring of purpose and intention you are giving? Is it to another person? Is it to yourself in your search for something? Is it to a sense of a community and wanting to be involved to the point where you feel a deep commitment. So it's all about what rings you have made, what rings need to be broken and cleaned up and healed, and what rings need to be recommitted to, and what rings now are important to you to devote yourself to and commit yourself to and honor yourself and others with. So here is the particular challenge that you face. The page of wands. This is the spark of energy that brings us, our sense of fire and passion and aliveness. It's often about a particular way of being creative, a particular way of being inspired, a particular way of finding one's joy, one's expression, one's artistic values, one's spiritual callings, one's sense of excitement in the world. Pages are often that youthful energy that wants to go and explore different things and not particularly settle on one yet, but explore different things and go on the hunt for the adventure. Those who adventure page of wands know that the spark can come from any direction, and to be open and to be alive and to be thrilled at the adventure. But that's your challenge. You can't, for some reason, go on your adventure. You can't feel committed to maybe something you've already made a commitment to. There's that ring. What have you made a commitment to that is now binding you and keeping you from feeling alive and in pursuit of something that you want to do? Maybe it's inside of you and you just don't feel connected to what is in front of you right now, and you have a hard time feeling adventurous and wanting something. Maybe you do feel adventurous and you feel stuck because what you've sparked in your life is not sparking for you right now. So that's the question. That's the challenge, I think, to be adventurous while you feel stuck in something. So this is the action to take. It's the bat, and the bat says, well, you have to turn your world upside down. You have to hang upside down and see your world in a brand new way, and look out with your mystical eyes and sense things on your sonar level and hear things with your big bat ears that you don't allow yourself to normally hear. Maybe it's nature, maybe it's uh, uh, some kind of yoga, some kind of deep meditation practice. Maybe it's walking in nature and hiking. Maybe it's work, playing with animals and children can often get one out of one's own head and one's out of one's own stuckness. But a lot of times the bat says, well, it's time for really a mystical journey. And a mystical journey could come in many forms. There go with some tribal ceremonies that do ayahuasca or mushrooms or some kind of sacred medicine like that, and do a trip, to do a journey if you're allowed. There's many ways to do that with many people who participate in entheogenics for the betterment of themselves and the betterment of society, and that's ultimately what shamans do, for the betterment of themselves and the betterment of society, and go to another realm, journey to another realm, and get information to bring it back for the betterment of self and the betterment of society. So that is almost, what you're being asked to do. How can you do that? You can take a drum journey, go with somebody who understands drum journeys. You can let you close your eyes on the floor and open you up to the portals where you can jump into and have some guidance that takes you to a new place and a new time, and feel yourself in a new energy with beings talking to you and information given to you and excitement that lights you up, with at least with curiosity, that you can bring back down onto the earthly plane, and then play with and honor as something deep that's touched you, because you really need something deep that's going to touch you. Mysticism is coming to you. Be open to it this year. Be open to whatever new journey might snap you out of the smallness, the sameness, the uninspiredness that you've been feeling. Commit yourself to allowing the mysteries in this year. That's the ring. Can you commit yourself to that? Can you give yourself to allowing yourself to experience life in a brand new way, in a mystical way, in a sacred way, in a holy way, in a way that touches you and teaches you and leads you to a new pursuit that inflames your passion, inflames your want for creativity, for connection to spirit, for soul work, for depth work, for healing work. And maybe that's where you're being led to. People don't go on mystery, on journeys with the bat, unless they're willing to go back out and share the amazing journey that they had, and talk about it and do healing work with it and through it. And you're being, I think, led to a different kind of life, a ring of commitment to humanity, more than a commitment to self. But commitment to self has to be in there, because you need to feel inspired in it. You need to be connected to it. You need to feel the joy in it, and you need to carry the bliss of it. And oh boy, once you taste the bliss of the mystery, of the mysticism, of the sacredness, you will carry that as a light for others, because it's going to shine through you. So blessed be, Om Tar Vyasa.